Okay, I just want to welcome everybody. I'm going to do a remake of the last week's training. The recording, we had a rolling blackout here and the recording didn't take. So we're going to get right into it. There won't be any questions and answers on this training. So we'll just flip through the first couple of slides. You all know the routine, those of you that come each and every week. But if you haven't signed up for training, make sure you do. InstantAppWizard.com/training. That way you can attend our weekly trainings. Also, for all of those of you who are new, join our YouTube channel at youtube.com/InstantAppWizard and like us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/InstantAppWizard. If you forget we have the trainings on Wednesday night, if you would, just text app call, that's APPCALL to 904-548-3411. And about 15 minutes before the call, we'll send you a text reminder. Also, we have a great Facebook group. The group is very exciting. A lot of things going on in there. A lot of people helping each other. And so it's just a great place to be. And I want to thank everybody that participates in the Facebook group and all those that help one another be successful. We're going to get right into the training tonight. And we're going to talk about getting out of the box. We all get stuck in the proverbial box. We've all heard the old statement, we're stuck in a rut. Being stuck in a rut is when your life is in the same place all the time and nothing much is changing or happening. A rut is like a channel that would have been worn into the ground in the same place by a stagecoach or a car or any vehicle going over the road over and over again. It becomes so worn that it's hard to get out once something goes in. And life can be like that at times. We're often getting stuck in a rut. We don't know which direction to go. We get so convoluted in our minds about what's going on and all the things that are happening, and we kind of forget the direction that we're supposed to be heading. So we just kind of rock back and forth. The rut gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and we start kind of spinning in circles, and we're like, well, what do I do now? I'm trying to sell the app, and I'm talking to people about the app, and we're going to talk about the app and all the things around it. See, this is what I mean by you have to get outside of the box. Everybody's in the box. Everybody's happy about being in the box. Why? Because they have that same old mundane 9-to-5 job, the same thing that they do over and over again. They go to work, they're happy. They come home, they're happy. And they get up the next morning, they do the same routine every day. Friday comes along and it's the same paycheck every day. And then they retire and they sit back on the porch, and I don't want that life. I want a life that when I retire, I can go and do things, the things that I want to do, the things that make me happy, not be constrained by a retirement check. I want to be able to control my own destination. So I think that thinking out of the box is what gets you there. And you can see there's a bunch of people in the box and there's a few people outside the box. And that's usually the way it works. If it wasn't for the box, most companies couldn't survive today because we wouldn't have employees. So tonight we're going to talk about getting out of the box. And I'm going to show you a few things that are going to help get you out of that box. I'm going to teach you a few things that's going to show you how the app is the center of your universe, but everything else is what's going to make you a lot of money. And that's what's important. And that's what's important that you learn. First off, I want to look at a few tools. And the first thing I want to show you is this control panel. This control panel is absolutely your lifeblood. There are more tools inside this control panel than any business model I've ever seen. Most businesses, they get one or two things, and then as they add things, their cost goes up, everything goes up. Not with this program. Everything I'm going to show you is part of the program that you've already spent your money on, that you've already invested into. But what you've got to be able to do is not look at this program as just a control panel. This is your lifeline. This is your out-of-the-box panel. This is what will get you where you want to go. This is the program that will get you where you need to be. We're going to look at a few of those tools tonight. And the first thing I want you to do is forget about the app. Don't worry about the app. I'm not going to talk to you about selling the app. I'm going to show you a pretty cool tool that I put together just a couple of days ago and show you how I use that. But I want to talk to you about these tools. Going out and selling these tools. When you walk into a place of business and you introduce yourself and you start talking to them, don't talk about the app. I want you to start talking about rep management. That's a very hot topic today. Everybody understands rep management. There's a lot of advertisement on radio that's going to help you already, and you don't even have to pay for it because it already puts that in the minds of people. Facebook marketing. Facebook is the largest site, social media site in the history of the world. And it only continues to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Facebook is the way to reach out and touch people. Facebook gives you a platform, gives your clients a platform to really make a big splash. But you know what's amazing? You can go online and people will get on there and their timelines are full. But go to their fan pages and their fan pages are empty. Go to their business pages and the pages that they've built that go along with their business. And they're not marketing those. They're not using those. Twitter marketing. We all know that the face of Twitter is growing by leaps and bounds due to media in the country. SMS marketing. Don't even go in and sell the app. Go in and sell SMS marketing. Teach your people how to use SMS in the control panel. Excuse me. In the control panel to be able to reach out and touch people in the click of a button. 90 seconds later, people are reading their advertisement. Email marketing. And I know we talk a lot about email marketing. Email marketing is still relevant today. And the reason I know that is because I get about 200 to 300 emails a day, and I probably read about 150 to 200 of them. Now, the ones that I don't want, I don't look at, and I move on, but I already know what I'm going to look at and what I don't want to look at. But email marketing is very relevant today. Loyalty rewards. Loyalty rewards are huge. And the fact that we're not going out, and I know during the training, the live training, that when I asked the question, there was only a handful of people that go out and sell just the loyalty rewards program. And after that training, I asked myself, why is that? Why do we get so stuck in that little ball, in that little box, inside our little room, that allows us to not open our minds and say, hey, loyalty rewards has been around way before the mobile app. People understand loyalty rewards. They understand the punch ticket systems. They know what loyalty rewards are, and they understand what loyalty rewards do. But unfortunately, as time has elapsed, people kind of forget about loyalty rewards. Loyalty rewards is a great program at a great cost and a great price that will allow your clients to bring people back time and time and time again. Why? Because they want to get that punch card. And with technology today, we know we're so just wrapped up in the smartphones that I think it's even more important and more relevant today because people want to use their smartphones for everything they possibly can. So loyalty rewards are extremely important. And mobile business cards. And we're going to talk about the mobile business card here in just a few moments. I've got people that have just absolutely taking off with this as they let me know how things are going. So we're going to talk about mobile business cards. You see, we all get caught up in the app. And you're probably saying, Kerry, you've lost your mind. That's what we sell. That's not what we sell. Just last night, and some of you will hear it on last night's training, someone asked me, well, what about if I have to go out and the competition's talking about their app and they can build their app for free? That's why we do not need to get caught up in the app. We are not selling the app. We're selling all the tools around the app. The app is the vehicle in which to attach everything else to. Now, that's getting outside the box. That's opening your mind and saying, well, you know what? I've never thought of it that way. Because we're so focused on the app, because that's what we hear all the time. Mobile apps, mobile apps, mobile apps. And you know what? I'm guilty of that. I talk about the mobile app, the mobile app, the mobile app. Well, we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to get outside that box. And we're going to understand that The app is the vehicle in which to attach everything else. And I hope everyone understands, because I asked the question during the training. I want to make sure that everyone understands that the app is the vehicle in which to attach everything else to. Let's look at rep management for a moment. Why not go in there and sell the rep management system, tie it to the app, give them the app, and put the money into the rep management tool? We went extensively into rep management training. Go in there and let them know that with reputation management that they can watch and see what people are saying about them right on the spot. And if you train their customer service staff correctly and you train your clients correctly, the rep management tool alone is you can build an entire business around that. You see, you don't just have a mobile app business. You've got a full consulting business that you have a lot of tools that you can go in and use to share with your clients. Tools that will help them turn their business around. You know, isn't it funny? And many of us have done this. We'll walk into a place of business and we'll go into the restroom. And the restroom is absolutely a mess. I mean, it couldn't be any nastier. So you walk in and you walk out and you get a tissue to even open the door with. And we walk out and we never say nothing to the management. The reason why we don't do that is we don't want to embarrass ourselves, and we don't want to probably embarrass them, just the nature of our the way we are. We don't want to embarrass them. But you know what? If someone came by my table and said, hey, we would like you to help us build our business. We would like to get your opinion. Would you mind rating us? And you show them or you give them a table 10, or there's a table 10 on the table. And don't ever sell the reputation management system without table 10s. Don't sell any of your systems without table 10s, without point of sale materials that people can scan a QR code that takes them right where you want them to go. So you've got them coming around and they're inviting their customers to be a part of their business. How important is that? How cool is that? Now you've got them asking their customers to help them grow their business and be the absolute best they can be. Customers will greatly appreciate that. And they're going to be a part of that. But you know what they're going to do? They're going to say, you know what? I didn't really want to tell John because he's a good friend and I didn't want to hurt his feelings and I really didn't want to say it in front of everybody. But let me put on here, John, you really need to clean up your restrooms. It's got a check sheet on the door that says somebody looks at it every 30 minutes and there ain't nobody looked at it in 30 years. So clean up your restrooms, John. Everything else is so good here, but it really takes away from your business. That's what the reputation management tool can do for a business. Now John goes in and cleans up his restrooms, and the next time that customer comes in, he says, wow, that really worked. The reputation management tool is a standalone tool that can be sold by itself, attached to an app, put the money in the reputation tool, and show them how to put it on their app. Now you've got something where they're using their app. Now you've got them marketing with their app. Now you've got them touching their customers with their app. Now you can go in there once they understand that and start building on that app. And I'm not talking about a $49 app or a $99 app. I'm talking about getting that app up to where you're bringing in anywhere from $300 to $500, $600 a month on that app by separating the tools. See, we have a bad habit of giving away everything. And that really just drives me crazy when people just feel like they have to give away the house to get a customer. If your customer doesn't want to pay you to help them build their business, then one of two things happen. You didn't sell it correctly, or they're just not going to do anything with it anyway. Walk away and find somebody who's willing to listen, to let you help them take control of their business, create more revenues, and grow their business and make more money. That's really what it's all about. Facebook marketing. This has got to be one of the simplest sales out there. All you have to do is get your iPad or your phone, pull up their page, and walk in and introduce yourself and show them what their page looks like. And then you show them what a window cling is. And then you show them what a QR code is. And then you show them that they have absolutely nothing up there that drives people to their Facebook page. Their Facebook page doesn't even have any type of logo or any type of image at the top of it. And now you've got a customer. But not only that, with the control panel, with the marketing platform, they can post on there at will. They don't have to post to Twitter. They don't have to send out the email. They can go right in there and post on their Facebook page every day. And so now you've created this aura over the marketing platform. And it's this big, bright orange. And they think about it and they say, man, honey, I gotta go market to my Facebook group today. Facebook drives a ton of traffic to businesses if it's done correctly. But if you don't introduce them to Facebook marketing, they're not going to know. They're not going to understand it. Because all they know is they got on Facebook, they showed they could create a page, they created a page, and they don't have a clue what to do with it. And so there we are. So we have another tool, but the most important thing about this tool is it gets them in the marketing platform. They can use it, they can say, oh, email subscribers. Oh, yeah, that's just another way to reach out and touch your customers. Post on Twitter. Yeah, we probably need to set up your Twitter account so people can follow you, so that you can reach out and touch them at lunchtime every day. Same thing with Facebook. And we also have a program called text marketing. That's also a part of this program. We can actually automate that for you. Now you see you've opened up the door by going in there and sharing with them one simple tool, Facebook marketing. Here's a test that I sent out. This was an automated test now with our automated system. It posted automatically. Really, really, really cool. And you can put your information in there and it's going to post on Facebook. You can do it once a week. You can do it right now, however you want to set it up. Twitter marketing, the same thing. Twitter is becoming very hot. There's a lot of games you can play on Twitter. There's a lot of things you can do with Twitter. And when I say games, many of us have gone and done some scavenger hunts. Go in and teach them how to use Twitter. Get people following them and do scavenger hunts where they send out a clue. And as these clues come around, they come in and they tell the restaurant or they tell the beauty shop or they tell whatever they're doing, hey, this is the clue for today. And they get a punch on their punch card. Now you're using two different things here. You're using the punch card system, the loyalty rewards. They don't get the loyalty rewards punched unless they get the clue correctly. Okay, so you're constantly bringing people back. And that's what all these marketing tools are for. But this is where we get wrapped up. This is where we stay inside the box. And it's usually out of fear. It's usually out of fear of loss that we're going to lose a customer if we ask them for money. Well, heaven forbid. If we don't ask them for money, we're not going to be in business very long, and then we're going to get back in the box because we got to go back to the 9 to 5. So, Twitter marketing, extremely important. Start building those Twitter followers. Make sure that your customers understand. You are doing your customers and clients disservice if you do not share with them, teach them, and have them go out and purchase table tents, window clings, and flyers to put up at their restaurants, their businesses, their beauty shops, their oil change service, whatever the company is. You're doing them a huge disservice if you walk in there and just sell them an app and walk out and don't do anything else. You're doing them a huge disservice if you don't show them how to Facebook market, how to Twitter market, how to mobile market, how to email market, how to use the marketing platform. That's your responsibility. So if your clients walk away from you because it's not doing them any good, then you can't blame the client. You have to look in the mirror and say, where did I go wrong? And evaluate what you did. Use social media for contests. Collect canned goods for the food bank and give 10% off. Send out a blast. Hey, everybody that brings in a can of green beans today will get 10% off their meal. The scavenger hunt, I was just talking about that. Give clues to a $100 giveaway. When they come in with the clue, they get a free gift. Get outside of the box. I've preached SMS marketing for a year and a half. I've talked about Reebok and a couple of the places my wife shops to buy jeans. They send me once a month an ad via text that says they're having a sale. This place is over 100 miles away. But when that comes in, she asks me, she says, did you get the ad this week? What do they got on sale? Well, Reeboks are 25% off, blah, blah, blah. The jeans are 15% off. And so we plan a trip, and that's where she goes shopping. We probably spend more gas to get there than we do in savings, but it's the stigma. Well, they've got a big sale. We can go in over there to this mall, and we can get all this stuff at the same place. So, you know, SMS marketing is very, very powerful. Sometimes we're afraid to sell SMS marketing because we really don't understand how it works, and we don't understand how it works because you're not using it yourselves. Is it not worth $15 a month to set up SMS on your apps and learn how to use it and learn how to market with it? Make sure that you sign up all your clients so that you can keep them in the loop. Maybe we have a fear or a phobia about saying, hey, I'd like to send you some information as our business grows and we add new products. Could I get your, gosh, I can't even think now. Could I get your phone number so I can send you a text once a month? And you get them to sign up for your text message. And then when you add the loyalty rewards program, or when you add the scheduling programs, or you add the shopping cart programs, you add all these things, you're able to send this out to them. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to add something that they say, wow, that is super cool. And I'd really like that. I'd like to have that, so they give you a call or they shoot you a text message back, however they get a hold of you. They get a hold of you and they say, hey, I want that. What's that going to cost me? You see, you've got to market yourselves. If you're not marketing yourselves, then how can that company expect you to market them? Set up an SMS campaign only. Nothing else. Use the app. You give them the tool. The app is the little tool. Okay? And you set up an SMS campaign only. You say, Kerry, that's crazy. No, that's out of the box. Because now, once again, you've got them using the app. You've got them using the control panel. They're going to ask about the other stuff. Trust me. It's going to happen. Hey, Kerry, what's this email marketing thing? Oh, yeah, we can turn that on. Well, what's that cost? You see, because you've established that everything costs something, they understand that it's going to cost something. So instead of you telling them this is what it costs, they're going to ask you, hey, Kerry, I noticed in there that I can blast out to Facebook and Twitter. What does that cost? Can I add photos? Can I add this? Can I add that? Absolutely. Let us show you what our appointment reminders are all about. Let me show you how to send out birthday reminders every year. You see, everything builds on itself. Set up an email campaign only. Just do email marketing. Charge them $29, $39 a month, whatever you're going to charge. Just set up an email campaign. Get people signing up on an email. Everything rolls back exactly like I've been saying, right back into the app, and they start understanding it, and they see the marketing value. Everything's got a value. Everything. If you teach them and show them how to do it. Set up those individual offers and give them the app. You say, Kerry, you just said don't give away nothing. Listen, would you like to go out and sell every single thing individually, wrap it all around the app and give them the app and walk out of there with $300 or $400 a month? Or go in there and sell them an $89, $99 app and give them everything for free? What makes the better sense? And if you're sitting there saying, well, you know, it's easier to sell them a $99. Well, absolutely it's easier to sell them a $99 app. Why is it easier to sell them a $99 app? Because we don't got to ask them for $400 a month. But if we go there and take a piece of the pie a little at a time, $29 and $39 and $49 at a time, and you're building that value in there, and they see the value, and their business is growing, then they don't mind paying whatever you ask. They'll start asking you, hey, can you do this? And just tell me where you want me to send the check. Because you've built value in that program. Never forget what I'm fixing to say. I've said it 1,000,000 times in the last year and a half. An app is just an app unless you market it. Now I want you to repeat after me. An app is just an app unless you market it. One more time. An app is just an app unless you market it. If you're not marketing your apps, if you're not marketing your tools, if you're not marketing your rep management system, the SMS system, the email system, the Facebook, the Twitter, all the social media sites, then they're no different than just the app. They're just another program sitting out there that nobody's doing nothing with. So you can replace app with anything. Facebook is just Facebook unless you market it. Twitter is just Twitter unless you market it. Email is just email unless you market it. You see, everything fits together like a glove. I can have the nicest car on the block, but if I don't put gas in and turn the key, it's not going to run. You're going to build the best looking app out there, but if you don't put the gas in it, if you don't put the texting in it, the rep management system in it, the Facebook in it, the Twitter in it, the marketing platform wrapped all the way around it, and you turn that key on the marketing platform, nothing's going to happen. It's just going to sit there. Loyalty rewards. This is one of the coolest things we have in the app. You should be able to go out and sell loyalty rewards and nothing else and make a living. Loyalty rewards are designed for one reason, to bring the customer back. I know everyone listening to this tape right now, everyone that hears what I'm saying understands this. We've all used a loyalty rewards card one time or another. We've walked in there and got 3 or 4 punches, or we forget it, but we go in thinking we're going to get it punched. And hopefully that they'll remember us the next time they come in and give us 2 punches. But we've all used loyalty rewards. And we went back to the same place for one specific reason. Because we had that loyalty rewards program, and we was hoping on that 5th punch or 10th punch, we were going to get something for free. And that's the biggest reason you went back. There's not really much other reason than that. Because if they didn't have the loyalty rewards program, you would have just as soon stopped up the street and went in and got your milk, or went in and got your haircut, or went in and bought your hamburger, whatever it is. It's designed for one reason, to bring the customer back. Mobile business cards, boy, did this ever start a stir. I mean, absolutely just everybody's like, wow, wow, wow. And I'm excited about it. Matter of fact, make sure you're on the 14th call. I think it's the 14th, August 14th call. I'm gonna really go into some marketing on the mobile business card. $49.95 a year. Now, I'm going to tell you, the prices that you charge is totally up to you. This is just a number that I came up with. This is the number that I'm going to, if you want to charge them $4.95 a month or $9.95 a month or whatever you want to charge them. It just gives you the opportunity to set up another small business that will bring you in some income. Now let me quickly go into the control panel, and I'm going to go into getmobi.com. This is a new site that I've set up. This is on our enterprise system. If you'll notice here that the getmobi.com replaced the onetap.mobi, I have my own domain name with the extension, and this is going to be my biz card site. But let me go in here to this demo business card, and we're going to come up here. Let's go into edit content. Do not think too much into this. Don't put too much into this. I'm talking about building an app in just a few moments and making a business card out of it, and you're going to keep it very simple. In here you can see we've got the top up here. I've got a picture of the sales rep. their name, who they work for, and their information right here. Okay, you've got the share button, the click to call, the Ken's bio. I just went in and took the About Us page, put the bio in there just to quickly show you how I changed the name on that. This used to say About Us, and I just changed the name to Ken's bio and click Save. We'll go back to the preview. The company information. This is it's simply the custom content right here. Put company info and put the info in there. And then the rest of the request more info, that's the contact us. Share my card. I just changed that. That was share my app. And save to home screen. And that's it. Literally spend about 5 minutes building these and go out and market them. I'm going to go over a campaign next week, and a marketing campaign that I currently am using. But a quick business card. And just go out there and sell it. Don't make it difficult. If you add texting, let me go ahead and say this because there was a ton of questions that came in. If you add texting, you've got to charge for the texting. Many people say, well, if it has texting on it, then you're not making any money. Well, charge for the texting. If you notice, that doesn't have texting included on it. Why the biz card? Why would we go out and sell this way? There again, you're putting the app in somebody's hand, and it gives you a chance to go back and market to them every month. Texting, reputation management, all these different kind of things. You think about this. As a salesman, wouldn't you want to know how you're doing? As a sales rep, wouldn't your company want to know how you're doing? And you give the businesses a chance to rate them. Excuse me. You give businesses a chance to tell you how their salespeople are doing. Tons of ways to market this, tons of ways to do it. Just a great little novelty idea that I put together to share with you to go out and make some money. Why did I put that together? I was thinking outside the box. This created quite a stir when I said this last week also, but I'm going to say it again because I want it on this video so that you understand. Social media links in apps. Stop letting them be your crutch. You do not need 15 social media links on the front of those apps. It's bulky, it doesn't look good, and every time someone clicks on it, you're taking them out of their app. If they want to use social media links, show them how to download it and put the app on their phone. Quit reinventing the wheel. Social media apps are there for a reason. They built an app just like you're building an app. And every time somebody clicks on a social media link, you just did your client a disservice again. Because all the money they're spending to take people inside that app, you just put something on that app that's going to take them out of it. I want people to spend as much time as possible inside my app. Contracts. And I just want to make sure I hit on this again. I hit on it last night, and I spoke about it last week. If you need contracts for your company, visit your lawyer. We can't give legal advice. I cannot tell you if a contract's good or bad in your state. Visit your lawyer. It'll save you a ton of headaches. It's going to cost you $50 to go get your contracts drawn up. Rep management. I want to just cover real quick rep management on some questions that come across Facebook. And I will be closing with this. There's a misunderstanding that rep management allows the information to be automatically connected to the outside social media sources and posted. That is not the case. Everything with the rep management system is in-house. Now, they have the opportunity to go in there and click on the other social media links and repost their information. Okay? If they say rate us and they do a thumbs up, those links show up. If they say rate us and give a thumbs down, those links don't show up. But understand, because of the API, and we spoke on this in depth a couple of weeks ago, because of the way the APIs talk back and forth, it does not automatically post. Why is that? Because they want you going into their app. They don't want you sitting in someone else's app. And that's the whole premise of what I'm talking about, leaving the app, okay? So that's the last thing they do. They can go out and post it on the other social media sites, Yelp and Google Plus and all that. But what you want them to do, the rep management system is for a very specific reason. So that your clients, your customers can get feedback immediately. That is a reputation management system. That's that customer's personal Yelp. That's that customer's personal Urban Spoon. That's that customer's personal Foursquare. They're getting that information immediately so that they can take care of the problem, grow their business, and make their customers happy. So I just wanted to share that with you because of several questions that came out on the book. Because there is no questions, obviously this went a little bit quicker than normal. And as Zig always says, always ask for the order. And never forget, Carrie always says, the hardest door to open is the car door. Thank you, God bless, and I will see you in the Facebook group and at next week's training.